Okay, okay, listen. It was supposed to be a normal night, just a drive home. Nothing strange, nothing at all. Until the road went quiet. Too quiet. My watch said 11:42 p.m. The asphalt was a black ribbon, and my tires were the only sound. Then the stereo crackled, like someone breathing through a broken needle. I smacked the dash. Come on, not now! And then everything died. Headlights, dashboard, even the hum of the engine. Black, all around me. And then the sky lit up. The light wasn't lightning, no thunder, no flash. It was alive. It pulsed like a heartbeat. Mine? Blue-white, too bright, but it didn't burn my eyes. I turned the key. Stuck. Wouldn't move. My phone started buzzing in my pocket, hard, non-stop, screen flickering white. I lifted it and my reflection was gone. Not black, not my face, just light. Where did I go? A shape drifted across the road. It didn't walk, it glided. Tall, too thin, arms longer than they should be. No face, just an oval of dim glow where I should live. My body locked, like every nerve froze. I tried to scream, but my throat wouldn't answer. The metal roof began to hum. The radio clicked on by itself, words backwards, like a prayer played in reverse. The light thickened, like water made of electricity. Pressing down, pressing through. My fingers slid through the door handle like it wasn't there. Gravity loosened. Boom, boom. Floor falling away. Please, please, I don't want to go. And then, silence. The kind that swallows you whole. It wasn't lightning. It wasn't anything I know. The glow rippled like breath over ice. I could see every fleck of dust hanging in the air, frozen, sparkling. I whispered, "Help," but it came back as 100 whispers stacked on each other, all mine. The shape hovered above the hood, closer now, so close I felt its cold slide across my skin like liquid metal. I think it smiled, without a mouth. I'm somewhere else, floating. No stars, no floor, just me, and a darkness that feels like velvet over a scream. Shapes move, ripples in ink, never solid, never still. One circles me. The cold climbs into my bones, careful, patient, like it's reading me by temperature. I try to shout. My voice comes back delayed, multiplied, wrong. It's like I'm hearing versions of myself that never lived. Make it stop. Table under me, silver, cold, appearing like it had always been there. The light comes from nowhere. Perfect, sourceless illumination that makes the shadows bend the wrong way. 3 figures stand equal distance around me, same height, same smooth skin like oil on water, same oval glow. One lifts a thin rod, like a needle that forgot to end. It touches my temple, and my thoughts evaporate like alcohol. Pages, blank, name, gone. Don't take my name. There's a hum now, not outside, inside me. Each heartbeat sinks to it. Tick, hum, tick, hum. Images flicker. My house, a kitchen chair, a birthday candle, then red and blue strobes far below. I am above the highway. The patrol car watches with a glass eye. It sees me. It is seeing me now. Record it. Please, record it. A beam turns white hot. The air thickens like syrup, pushing on my lungs. I tried to scream, but my throat belongs to someone else. One of the beams leans in. Its glowing ovals brighten, reflecting me, tiny, trapped. Then, inside my skull, words. You are not lost. You are chosen. My vision fractures like a mirror kicked from inside, shards sliding across the dark. I don't want to be chosen. They told me later the Dashcam caught it all. A man, me, hanging in a column of light 20 feet up. Then, black. The footage ends exactly at 12 o'clock. They say I was gone 5 hours. I swear I lived 5 years somewhere that had no clocks. They found me face down on the asphalt, skin like ice, eyes open to a sky I didn't recognize. After that night, nothing cooperates with reality. Streetlights die when I walk beneath them. Phones crash if I raise my voice. Sometimes when I blink, I see the chamber flash on and off like a faulty memory. I wake with bruises, perfect circles, marching down my spine like a code. The hum is still there. It's closer every night. I set up my own camera last night. Tripod fixed on the window. 3:11 a.m. The room went blue-white, as if the moon had crawled inside. But this time, the sky didn't pull. It waited, like a door left open. The voice returned, softer, familiar, as if it borrowed my mother's patience. You are already home. The video ends there. When I played it back, there was no me. Just an empty room, a window full of light, and a beam stretching into the skies like a thread through a wound. You want the part no one believes? The beam wasn't the first greeting. It was the return. The road, the table, the hum. These were orientation, like teaching a storm my name. I can't remember the years between the minutes, but my hands remember grips that aren't made for earth. My lungs remember air that doesn't forgive mistakes. The bruised circles map a place I can't draw. and the streetlight outside. It just flickered twice like a wink. They're marking time. I hear it now, the hum, aligned with my pulse. Tick, hum, tick, hum, faster. The room stretches as if corners breathe. A faint shape stands just beyond the doorway, gliding without steps, patient as frost. I try to call for help, and the word splits into echoes that don't agree with each other. The phone on the nightstand buzzes, screen white again. No reflection. The door doesn't open. It doesn't have to. I go outside to prove I'm still here. The night air tastes like metallic, like fresh batteries on the tongue. The hum follows, under the crickets, beneath the traffic from nowhere. Over the houses the sky ripples, blue sewn through black. A beam sketches the clouds and stops over me without touching. You are not lost, the borrowed voice repeats, more gentle than mercy. Then why can't I find the ground? I watched the Dashcam clip they released, only the part they could explain away. A glitch, a reflection, a prank. But I saw the frame right before midnight. The last second. My feet leave the asphalt. Toes pointed down like a dropped marionette. Then the timestamp freezes. 12:00. After that, nothing. Beneath the silence, I almost hear the reversed radio, those backward words tasting like cold tin. Maybe if I could play the silence forward, I'd understand. Maybe I wouldn't survive it. If you're hearing this, I know how I sound. Terrified. A little insane. But listen between the breaths. The hum is a key, not a threat. The light is not a ladder. It's a hand. And when the room goes quiet enough to hear your heartbeat, answer it. Don't look for your reflection in the glass. You won't find it.